Yes, welcome to this segment of Ask a Lawyer. We have a question from Raymond. Raymond asked what happens to the employees of a company if another company acquires it and they have open-ended contracts. Maybe their contracts was not having a period, maybe say 2 years or 3, or even if the 3 years are still running and within that period another company has acquired it. Well, when you look at the employment contract, okay, it provides for termination, but termination usually does not extend to acquisitions. But remember that the contract of employment that you have is between you and the company that has sold its shares, or it has merged with another. So the company holding the majority shares in case of a merger, or the company that has bought, is at liberty to either extend those contracts, okay, or to terminate them. But it is of interest that in instances where the company that sold is intending to sell, usually they give uh, employees of that company salaries of about 3 months in advance, 3 months or even 5 months in advance before the actual sale or before the real takeover. Okay, but it's not a must that once a company is acquired by another company, all employees will walk in. Remember the aspect of retrenchment. Retrenchment is done to reduce on cost. Retrenchment is an aspect of reducing on the costs. That is by reducing on the number of staff. Most times you may find that the other company that has bought also similarly deals in a similar product or has already existing workers with a record. Now you who is coming from this company that has been bought, at times you are doing almost the same roles. So one of you has to be left to go. And chances are high that you from the company that has been acquired will be let to go. Therefore, in such instances, uh, the only thing you can claim is severance fee, uh, termination in lieu of the notice. Then you receive payment in advance of about 3 months or 4 months so that you prepare. Apart from that, there's nothing you can do unless if it is so abrupt and maybe it is dismissed on notice, then you can take action in the labor office, and if your matters are not solved at the labor office level, you proceed to the industrial court. But most companies will not want to have that because it will drag their name down, and also it is expensive to settle employees by orders of court. You rather pay them this 2 months 3 months advance and you call it quits. Then the other new company that acquired it starts from there. Okay. So Raymond, I guess with that your aspect is addressed. For more, look at the Employment Act of Uganda. You look at it. For starters, just know that the employment contract is contractual, and as a contract, people can only uphold it as long as they are willing to do so. Where they are unable, you cannot force it. The, the violator can only be penalized in damages, but no any other thing.